So guys, welcome back to another one. And yeah, you already read the title, you already seen the thumbnail, so let's get straight into it. Okay, I know guys, this information is kind of old by now, like 6 or 7 hours old, 9 hours actually, but I just came home and honestly, I am so hyped for this, man. I'm so hyped for this. I just literally can't explain it, but I love Overlord and it's ju- it, tomorrow when the banner drops, it's gonna be the best day of my life actually. But before that, we are of course gonna look at Ainz here, and of course Albedo, Shaltir, and of course Kalkaitis, and let's just see about their skills, how they look, and everything you have to know, right? Because of his holy relic, everything is translated, and I just want to take a look. And honestly, I think they are kind of a must summon. Look at this, man. Look at how cool they are. Even in battle, look how Ainz looks, man. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. I just love it, man. I just there are no words to describe how happy I am that this collab is gonna happen. But first of all, let's actually see. I don't want to see their skills. I just want to see them in battle, and after that we will read their skills. So let's just wait. Let's just see. Are they gonna fight? Look at this team. Look how beautiful this team looks, man. You got our boy Izul go right there. You got our girl Albedo and of course Schultz here, and it looks so cool, man. If you didn't know it already, like I'm such a Overlord fanboy, man. It's not even funny. Um, but yeah, guys, before we begin, of course, I am gonna do more than a full rotation tomorrow when the banner drops. Really hyped about it. So if you want to see that, of course, consider liking, consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and it honestly makes my day. And with that being said, guys, let's see. Look, I'm just so happy, man. I'm sorry, I just can't contain my happiness at the moment. Um, honestly, like I like Albedo, but I think she's not that. Uh, uh, maybe she. I don't even know. Is she a support unit? We will see it later because we have the translated skills of course. But we will look at that later. But I just want to see how they look and how they play. So Ainz has one AOE. I think this is the AOE. This is gonna be the single target attack. And honestly, I heard from my friend because I was talking with him before recording this, and I heard that Ainz is one of the best collab units, if not the best collab unit that's gonna come out. And he's kind of broken, but that's just his words. But yeah, I hear it when you combine him with, of course, a Queen Hell because he works with debuffs. He's kind of like a Queen Hell. He does more damage the more debuffs they have, like an Echidna type unit. And honestly, I'm just so hyped. Look at his weapon though. How is this Holy Relic gonna look? I actually want to see. Okay, so he's gonna do an AoE and then a single target attack, or is this? Yeah, this is the AoE. Okay, look at that, man. Look at that. He looks so cool, man. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm kind of overhyping him at the moment because we don't even know if he's really that good because we didn't even look at his skills and what they do. But just he looks so cool, man. I just can't contain myself. I'm sorry. I'm actually sorry. Um, okay, so he looks incredible. I'm gonna be honest, he looks incredible. I think he plays also incredible. Let's just skip. Wait, what did he do? Wait a minute. What did he do, man? He just annihilated this whole team here. Um, okay, so I think Albedo has. Oh wait, does he have a bleed factor? No way. Is that a counter attack from Albedo? It is. She counters. Wait, actually? I thought she was a support unit, but she actually has a counter stance. That's actually huge. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I think if you have these units, if you're lucky enough to have all of them, and you have Queen Hell, you're just guaranteed to win everything in PvP. I'm just saying it. I'm calling it out right now. I think Albedo, with Ainz, with an of course in Queen Hell, it's gonna be broken because the Albedo is just gonna counter. She's gonna put a counter stance, and she's gonna counter everything. The more she counters, the more debuffs they get. He's actually cleansing them too. He's actually cleansing the debuffs on himself. And his ultimate is Grasp Heart. Oh man, tomorrow is gonna be a good day if we don't get shafted, of course. I'm gonna be so sad if we get shafted, man. I'm gonna be so sad. Um, okay, so the count is actually incredible. Like, unironically, I really love counter characters. That's the reason why I love Chandler and, of course, counter Meliodas. Let's be honest, we didn't get a lot of counter Meliodases. Well, at least good counter Meliodases in Grand Cross, a game about 7 deadly sins, a game about Meliodas. But that aside, okay, he's gonna ult here with Albedo. She gets pissed. 1.2 million damage. It's a 6 out of 6 ult though. It's a 6 out of 6 ult, so I don't know how to feel about. Okay, enough of this. I actually want to see. I actually want to see like the skills. So give me 1 minute. Okay, so we have the skills here, of course, translated by the goat himself, Marley. So let's just take a look, man. There's gonna be a lot of free gems actually. Like, look at this, man. You can get like 30 free gems by the labyrinths. Collaboration gacha tickets also. Exchange rewinds. Oh, look at the Ainz costume, man. I want to say something, but we keep it PG. We keep it PG here. One on the diamonds for a collab event. This is gonna be the best collab there has ever been in Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. I'm already calling it. Okay, so for Ainz here, for Ainz, this is Holy Relic. For each debuff effect applied to an enemy, the base stats of allies will increase by 3% up to 5 times. That's actually pretty huge. It's not too OP, I think. It's not too weak. I think it's pretty balanced. But let's just see about his passive special warfare skills, ruler's authority. That sounds so cool. Okay, so for each ally of an unknown race participating in battle, your basic stats will increase by 10%. That is huge if you combine it with Queen Hell. That's actually huge. When an ally of unknown race uses a skill on an enemy, that enemy will be given the mark of death. Also in PvP, if you deal damage to an enemy with 4 death marks using a single attack skill, you will be given a death sentence effect that will be activated after 1 turn. Okay, so what is that death mark? Death mark reduces damage dealt in PvP and final damage dealt by all target special moves. Reduces amount changes, okay, depending on a special move level, can be stacked 4 times. Death sentence, okay, death sentence is actually really important. Additional damage equal to 100% of remaining HP at the end of the turn. When it is removed, the mark of death is also removed at the same time. This is huge. The basic stats buffs, that's huge. That's one thing that's really huge. I think he's gonna be a key player in unknown PvP. I think he's a must summon. Honestly, I already think that. I know I'm biased. I know he's my favorite character in like all of anime. Well, almost all of anime. I think almost all of anime. Um, but I think, look at that, man. For each ally of an unknown race participating in battle, your basic stats will increase by 10%. That's just too huge. That's massive. Okay, so for let's see his skills. Okay, skill Death Quartet deals declared damage equal to 500% of attack power to a single enemy. Damage dealt plus 40% for each death. Okay, so the more death marks he has, the more damage you deal. Okay, that's actually pretty simple. Um, Dark Blaster deals damage equal to 300% of attack power to all enemies and reduce attack related abilities by 20%. So this also a debuff card. This also debuffs their attack related stats. I'm just calling it right now. Like, Ainz is a must summon for unknown PvP. His special move, Grasp Heart. This is one of the best moves in the anime too, man. This is actually pretty huge. Deals declared damage equal to 975% of attack power to a single enemy. If you are participating in a PvP battle, each mark of death on an enemy reduces the damage dealt by that enemy and the final damage dealt by all target special moves. Okay, so it reduces the damage that they do with their special moves. Okay, that's actually pretty huge. Um, I really like Ainz at the moment. I really do love him. Then for Albedo, okay, this is a lot. This actually a lot. Okay, special warfare absolute defense grants absolute defense to yourself for 1 turn at the start of the battle. When you are in a stance, your basic stats increase by 20%. That's huge because she is a counter unit. And if you take damage from using a skill during an enemy's turn, like counter, you will receive a maximum attack related ability increase effect by of 10% for 3 turns. That's actually huge. So what I'm getting from this is whenever she counters, she just gets more buffs. So every time she counters, she gets more buffs. If you combine that with like Queen Hell, that's gonna be insane. Grants up to 5 times, and if you Do not take damage at the start of your ally's turn. All enemies will receive a 40% increase in damage received for one turn. So you have to attack her. If you don't attack her, you just get like godly powers. That's insane. Also, when your stance is released, you will be granted a 20% attack related ability increase effect to all of unknown races for 2 turns, and for each ally of an unknown race participating in battle, your basic status will be reduced to 7, increases by percentage. Absolute defense provokes the enemy 50% damage, receive minus 50% damage. That is. This is gonna be a whale wars, I already know it, man. For each buff effect applied to you, the damage you receive will be reduced by 8%. She is actually a Queen Hell counter. Unironically, she is a Queen Hell counter. You'll love to see it. Hopefully for all my free-to-play brothers and sisters out there, I hope we don't get shafted, man. I really do hope we don't get shafted. I hope we all get them all in the first rotation. I am I'm so hopeful, man. But I already know we're going to get shafted. Okay, so for her skills, right? Pillar of Muspelum. Muspelum deals damage equal to 450% of attack power to a single enemy and applies an 80% damage reduction effect for 2 turns. Okay, not too bad. The Untouchable. For 2 turns, take a stance to provoke the enemy. When attacked, it counterattacks and deals amplified damage equal to 450 of its attack power amplification. Increases the damage dealt by 30% for each buff effect applied to you. Okay, True Hatred. For 2 turns, give yourself a 50% critical hit chance and 130% critical damage increase effect and deal suppressed damage to all enemies equal to 500% of your attack power. Um, Domination, damage dealt plus 50% for each stance effect applied to you. No words. I literally have no words. Shaltir. Let's see. Shaltir Bloodfallen. Okay, special warfare technique Bloodthirst. Is she gonna be healing herself? Is she? She's gonna be healing herself. She's actually gonna be healing herself. Okay. Okay. I already. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Maybe I'm just overhyping this. Maybe I'm overhyping this because this is one of my favorite animes out there. I'm literally like, I love this anime so much. You guys don't even know. Like, this is my go-to anime when someone asks me what anime they have to watch. This anime, like, it has done so much for me. It's not even close to what One Piece or Dragon Ball did. I know hot take, but like Overlord has a special place in my heart, literally, with Full Metal Alchemist. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wanna stay free to play. But if we get shafted, man, if we get shafted, I don't know if I can stay free to play for this. I have to have them all, man. They are like unironically, they are really good. Like I'm not even exaggerating. They like on paper they are really good. We have to try them out in PvP though. First of all, we have to see. You can we damn, I can't even speak. We have to watch Nagato or maybe Speedy or maybe someone else who is actually gonna try them out. I know they're gonna clickbait. I know maybe I'm gonna clickbait, but yeah, I just want to see if they are really good. I don't know if I can stay free play. I hope I can, but it's gonna be tough, man. Okay, for Shaltir, the last really important character because I know for a fact Kokaitis is a PvE unit. We don't really like PvE units, but he's gonna be free though. He's gonna be free, so that's something. Okay, so her passive. For each ally of an unknown race, yep, already must summon. You have to have her with Eins. Race participating in battle, your basic stats increase by 7%, and when you deal damage to an enemy or an ally receives damage from using a skill on the enemy's turn. Wait, what? So, if you counter attack, is that what they mean? You will receive a 7% HP related ability increase effect of 1, maximum of 3. If the effect is 3 at the start of your ally's turn, it will be cancelled and you will be given a frenzy effect for 1 turn. Also, when you deal damage with an all attack skill, a bleeding effect is applied to that enemy for 2 turns. Okay, that's what we saw, right? His whole team just went. went to the Shadow Realm because of that, and of course the Albedo counter, that was actually pretty huge. Frenzy attack related abilities plus 15%, defense related abilities minus 30%, when cancelled recovers 40% of maximum HP. That's huge. That's massive. Holy Relic. Sacred Object Amani's Parasol. 30% of the damage you inflict to an enemy affected by bleeding effect recovers HP of all allies. Of all allies? Of all allies? No way. Shadow Stalker deals exploitation damage equal to 450% of attack power to a single enemy. Exploitation increases the damage dealt to a target effect by bleeding effect by 2 times critical damage increases by 2. Massive. Deals damage equal to 280% percent of attack power to all enemies and inflicts them for 2 turns. In fact, you can't heal. You can't heal. She's a healer. You can heal your whole team with her, and you can cancel out their healing. That's broken. On paper, that's broken. Crimson Valkyrie. This is the moveset she used against Ainz in the battle. If you don't know, go watch it. It's one of the best battles out there. She's gonna go up against Ainz Ulgon, of course, because she is like mind controlled. It's a really cool fight. For 2 turns, give yourself a 30% increase in all stats, deals damage to all enemies equal to 600% of your attack power, and absorbs 50% damage. Damn. Damn. This video has gone on for so long, man. I think I'm just talking too much, but I'm sorry, I'm really hyped. I just literally can't wait for tomorrow. I already know I'm gonna get shafted, but I have some hope, man. I have some hope that we will get all the characters. I am so hopeful for that, but we will see, we will see. Special warfare skill called Berserker. Okay, so guys, if you don't know, Kokaitis is gonna be for free. He is a PvE only unit, so you can use him in PvP. He's not gonna do much. But honestly, like he's a free character, so it is what it is. The only downside about that is you can get him in your multis too, so keep that in mind. Um, for his passive, Gold Berserker, when you use a skill to damage an enemy in PvE, all your debuffs effect on your allies will be removed and your allies will receive a 8% HP increase effect for each debuff removed for 30 turns. Up to 5 times. Okay. Treasure of Phrasemal. When you use a skill in PvE, give your allies a 10% increase in all stats for 2 turns. Okay. Continuous cleave deals amplified damage equal to 450 of attack power to a single enemy. Amplification increases damage dealt by 30% for each buff effect applied to you. This is actually massive. Deals explosive damage equal to 400% of attack power to a single enemy. Explosion 20% additional damage for each target's special move gauge. That's actually massive too. Special move, a Guillotine. For 3 turns, your basic stats will increase by 50% and you will deal damage equal to 525% of your attack power to all enemies. I'm gonna be honest, maybe a bit negative. I know I'm like a really huge fanboy. If you have read Overlord, if you have watched the anime, this doesn't make sense. And let me explain why. This is the only downside about the whole collab, right? I really like this meme from Marley. I really like this. But let me just explain why. Cocytus is a warmonger. He loves to fight. His whole gimmick is that he's a general and he fights. His whole gimmick is that he's one of the most powerful commanders Ainz has, right? He loves to fight. In I think season 2, he fights against the crocodile people, right? That's massive. If you have watched that fight, it is a really good fight. It's just really cool. I don't understand. Well, I kind of understand, but I don't understand why they made him a PvE unit. I get it. He's a free-to-play character. You can get him for free, but it doesn't make sense like lore-wise, right? Because he's a warmonger. He has to be in PvP. He has to be. It would have made more sense that they had Shaltir as a PvE unit, or maybe Albedo, because let's be honest, Albedo didn't do much. She just is for politics. She isn't really a fighter. Shaltir did something in the arena, in of course when Ainz had a different personality and everything. If you know, you know. She brings fear to people. If you have seen that scene, so it would have made more sense to have Albedo as a PvE unit. I get it. She's like, let's be honest, everyone is gonna snap about her. I know for a fact, like, not all people are gonna summon for Eins. A lot of people are gonna summon for Albedo because honestly, like, yet she has yet. Let's be honest, but yeah, I get it, but it's like really unfortunate for this. So the banner actually dog shit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The banner is actually dog shit. You have Camilla here. Nobody's using this Camilla. Nobody's using this Ludosa. I actually like this Ludosa, but nobody's using him. Nobody's using him. Nobody's using him. Why the hell is Hawk and Oslo there? I have this guy 6 out of 6. I think everyone has, and Merlin too. And yeah, we are not gonna talk about him. The only good thing here is the Nanashi and of course the green. No, the red Tarmiel. The only good two characters. Don't have the Camilla actually. Don't have the Hawk and Oslo. So it would be kind of fun, I guess, to have them. But yeah, 0.25% on getting these characters, and downside here is Cocytus is a free character, so you have still a chance to pack him in the summons. So yeah, honestly, not the worst banner, not the best banner, but it is what it is. Honestly, I really like it. No downsides. Well, the only downsides about Cocytus, but that's just because I'm a fanboy, and lore-wise, he has to have PvP stances, but he doesn't. He's a PvE unit. I kind of get it. Okay, Labyrinth, you get 30 gems, free gems, and of course, what is actually... You can all... Wait, what? Damn, you can also get like free SSR tickets. That's actually huge. I think, maybe a hot take, I think this is the most free-to-play banner they have ever had. Because you get 100 free gems, then you get 30 free gems from the Labyrinth, so 130 free gems. Then you have 10 free tickets for login, so you have gems wise 160 gems, and then you can also buy these tickets. So I think another multi, so 160, 190 gems, like gems wise, right? That's actually massive. 190, then the 200, yeah, with the 10 free gems, 200, 200 free gems. So the banner is gonna be 600, so the only gems you actually need is like 400 more. So honestly, I think personally, I think I can do two rotations, maybe two do the rotations. Don't know for sure. Um, but yeah, one rotation for sure. I already know that. Then of course the new Queen Hela costume in the shop. Is this the shop? Yeah, this is the shop. So that's actually kind of weird. So what is actually in the Labyrinth shop? Wait, no, oh, no, 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 no. I get it. I get it. I get it. We don't get a labyrinth costume. We get the tickets. Actually, that's massive too. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I have, I have. It's like better to get tickets for summoning on a collab than I guess a free costume. That's actually huge. These are the costumes for Ainz, Albedo, Chaltier, and Cocytus. Honestly, I really like this one. I really like this one. Unfortunately, I am free to play, so I can't get it. But yeah, I really like this one. I'm gonna sim for this. I don't. I am not even gonna kill her if I see her in PvP. That's like god damn, she got some get. But yeah, Cocytus, sure. Shalter, sure. I actually really like this one. But that's it for today, man. I know a lot of people are already clicked away. If you are still here, man, I'm gonna summon tomorrow for sure. Keep that in mind. Don't know how late I'm gonna summon. Maybe I'm gonna do a live stream. Honestly, I don't think so, but it is a possibility. But yeah, man, I'm gonna summon. It's gonna be a great day if I get all of them, of course. If I don't get all of them, I will have a guaranteed Eins, I hope, because I can go to pity. But yeah, we hope that we can get some characters in, of course, the multis. And with that being said, guys, I think I've been recording for like how long? How long have I been recording for? Let's see. I've been recording for damn like a half an hour. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I will go away now, and yeah, I hope you guys get lucky too. So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow in the summoning video, of course. And bye bye.